everybody, welcome to a video here, not a funny Supercross commentary video. We are an MXGP Pro. I've noticed some questions here on the live streams that I'm on for the third Supercross game. And I want to talk about Milestone video games, and mainly their motocross games. That's about it. So, we are on one of their greatest releases ever, MXGP Pro. And since I'm pretty sure this is why you guys are all here, we're going to talk about Supercross the game first. We're talking about Milestone as a whole. I just picked this game because it's one of their greatest releases ever. Well, actually that's a fact. Roast me in the comments. Go ahead. Here we go. We're going to talk about Supercross the game. Some of the most asked questions I get, or that I've seen being asked by casual Supercross video game fans is, where's Ken Roczen? Where's Eli Tomac in the first game? That's the most asked question I've seen. It's more Roczen now because Kenny has not been in the previous two Supercross games. And I want to give my honest opinion about this. But I did make a video about this a little bit ago. I think it was like after St. Louis Supercross or something, basically explaining this, but it was very poorly made, and I just want to make it better. But this is Milestone as a whole, all the questions I've seen about video games in general. So, why isn't he in the game? Here's the thing. When they get the MXGP license, when Milestone gets the MXGP license, they basically get the rights to all the riders. They can put all the riders in the game. That's why you basically have all the riders. Like, that's why. When they get the Supercross license from Feld, however, they don't get the license to all the riders. They literally have to go out and ask every single rider that they want to put in the game, and ask them, hey, can we put, picking a random guy here, can we put Anderson in the game? And they're like, sure, just pay this amount of money. And they do it, and they're happy with it. But the problem with Ken Roczen is, his agents probably want so much money that they're just not willing to pay it. That's just how money works, guys. It's probably what happened to Tomac in the first game. Licensing issue. That's probably why we didn't have the Monster Energy Factory guys. Because we didn't just have Tomac in that first game. We didn't have the whole Monster Energy Kawasaki team. I mean, we had Pro Circuit. Did anyone tell me that Pro Circuit is basically the same team as Monster Energy Kawasaki? F off. Like, seriously. They're not the same teams. No. So, and that's another licensing issues is probably the reason why most of the stadiums that they use are probably called Stadium of San Diego, Stadium of Arizona, Stadium of Denver, Stadium of Detroit, because they can't get the license names to all these stadiums. And I tell you what, if they want to make an AMA Pro Motocross game, it's gonna be really freaking hard to get the license to all those tracks. So they're probably not gonna mess with it for a few years. Oh boy. So, and maybe for the MXGP series, once they buy the license, like I said, they get the riders and the tracks. So I'm pretty sure these tracks are not used for anything else. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're overseas. So that's one of the questions I get. And one more thing on licensing issues. Sorry guys, I'm a little sick today. That's why I'm not doing a funny video or whatever. Or my regular video schedule. Another thing about licensing. What team? Well, we have the team and the riders. But what team doesn't have their logo on the shroud or on the bike? Geico Honda. That's probably a licensing issue from Geico. Because Geico Honda, Geico doesn't own Supercross. They're not an energy drink they're a freaking, what is it, insurance company? So they want their name in the game. So basically the Geico Hondas, if you go back and look in all 3 games, are literally just regular Hondas. And even the jerseys where it would probably say Geico, probably don't say Geico. So that's about it for the licensing issues here. Now we move to the biggest question of all time that I've seen. Why should I spend 60 bucks every single year for basically the same game with some crappy updates or very little updates? Let me tell you something. MXGP is different, okay? MXGP is pretty much the same tracks every year in updated physics. Unless you're getting the jump from 3 to Pro, and I have not played 3 yet, but looking at gameplay footage from that, looks pretty different. And even when I got this game, I'd been playing the first Supercross game a lot. It's very different. So, and Supercross 3, I imagine feels like MXGP 3. Supercross 3, the first Supercross game, feels like MXGP 3, I would imagine. And 2 does not feel anything like 3 for the Supercross games. Let me tell you that, I played it. So, why should I spend 60 bucks? First of all, if you like dirt bike, I'm copying like Kellen from Start Your System opinions here, but I don't really care. Come at me. If you like dirt bikes and like Supercross, why aren't you getting these games? Why aren't you? I mean, come on. Like 12 years ago, well, they had Supercross games when Supercross was owned by none other than EA Sports. I kid you not. That was a thing. So EA Sports made a few Supercross games, and I actually think they were better than what we have now. Looking at gameplay, well, I was chatting with someone in a comment section of a YouTube video saying, like, it would be cool if they were actually commentating what was going on the track while you raced. I basically told him, go back to Supercross 2000 and play that, because that's where you're gonna find that. So that was cool. I don't know, it's dirt bike games, Supercross games. Why aren't you getting them? So my other, let me see. Oh, my foot. Man. Physics. I mean, this kind of goes to my second point, but guys, for anyone saying they should make a like an MX simulator for PS4 or Xbox One or whatever these consoles are, F off. Like, come on, man. They're never gonna do that. You're only gonna see the MX simulator type games for PC because the console has way more gamers. And who wants to spend, I don't know, 60 bucks for a very hardcore, difficult simulation of dirt bike racing? Like, seriously, F off. But the other thing, now we're kind of jumping into Milestone as a whole, as a company. I can't talk today. We're kind of jumping into Milestone as a company now. When we go over their advertising, oh boy, this is gonna be the longest part of the video. Might take up the rest. Let me see. Advertising. So, who saw that first, not the launch trailer that came out for Supercross 3 today, or yesterday if you're watching this the day after I record this. Who saw that launch video where it was that Brian kid who probably knows nothing about Supercross playing against Cooper Webb and being on the team with Cooper Webb. It was Spencer Turley was talking. He made a video about this, basically saying that it's like Milestone came with their newspaper and basically took a dump all over the hardcore gamers out there of these games. Basically said, you're all 10-year-olds. And yeah, after hearing his opinion and go back and watch the trailer, yeah, that was basically the feel I got from it too. Advertising for Milestone, I think, has gone downhill, but that music video, the Be One of Us music video that they made, I think all video games should advertise like that. Seriously. Why like, come on, make a rap about the new features. I mean, that's really cheesy, but why not? I don't get it. Like, come on, for the next MLB The Show game, make a rap about all the new features with all the baseball players. Bet you could go find, out of all the players in the major league, you could find a rapper, and you could make a song, basically promoting the game. I don't know why other video game companies do that, but now, I don't know. It was weird. I really do like that song, by the way. I have a reaction video to it, or a thoughts video to it. Just scroll down on my channel a little bit. And yeah, so that's not all I have to talk about. I want to talk about something else, but it's kind of another rant here that I don't want to get into because we have 2 minutes left. Should I get into it? No, that's another rant for another day, but I'm not done here, guys. Oh, no. We're not done here. Let me see. Have I covered all my points? I don't have a set of notes or anything over here, but have I covered all my points? I think I have, so I'm doing really good in this race. Let me just say I will continue to support Milestone and buy their next games. Milestone, they're doing something that if Milestone wasn't around, we'd probably be making MX simulator tracks, still stuck with MX versus ATV Supercross all in court. I literally walked into GameStop the other day thinking about buying that game, and I bought this headset instead. It's a better use of my money. So yeah, Milestone, keep supporting Milestone, keep doing what you're really good at, and that's making motocross. Oh, that's the other thing I want to talk about. Keep making motocross games. But here's the thing. Don't make Supercross games for money grabs, alright? Now it's starting to become like blatant money grabs. Please, make a good game already, alright? Yes, I'm getting kind of sick and tired of the same thing every year, but I still buy them because I still love Supercross. And you know what? Supercross 3 is actually one of your better games. Alright? Stop making them for money grabs. We all know you're money grabbing all the children out there who love Supercross. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're children. They love Supercross. They love racing as Eli Tomac. But come on, stop money grabbing everything. Come on, you're started, and I know you sold out to THQ Nordic. That's not an opportunity to go out and grab every single thing. Like every single game. It's starting to look like a money grab, but come on. And I will say about that THQ Nordic thing. Remember when I think Spencer Turley mentioned this on a video he did in like October or something when the first look trailer came out with that little kid. He did say that this was the Supercross 3 game, the new Supercross game that just came out today, as I'm recording this, as always. It had, like, it's the first game that they've made with the partnership with THQ Nordic, and it's like a lot of people said in the comments that I read for Start Your Systems messing around stream or whatever that was, like, this looks like MX versus ATV all out or whatever. That's why, because Milestone sold out to that THQ Nordic and I think Rainbow Studios as well. And if you don't know who Rainbow Studios is, they are the ones that made the MX versus ATV all out games, which Supercross games are better. Sorry. Oh, one more thing about the licensing issue, and then we'll end it here. What's a feature that we have here in the new Supercross game that we didn't have before? Give me 5 seconds to write down in the comments. It's the test tracks, by the way. The test tracks are now in the Supercross game. I bet you those went through a lot of licensing to get those test tracks in the game. And I will say from gameplay footage that I've seen of the compound, that looks like riding through the hills of Corona. And I actually live about 30 minutes away from Corona. And if you go check out the compound gameplay video that Start Your Systems did, he did mention my hometown, and he's like Marietta, Wildomar, Lake Elsinore, all that area. I live in one of those cities. People who know where I live, please don't give it away. I want people to try to guess, but don't come find me, please. Like, I'm not doing YouTube for the money. I'm just doing it to have fun. And I just want to get some of that stuff out of my shoulders. Off my shoulders right there, because it's really bothering me. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. And please let me know how I'm doing on these videos, these new gameplay videos that I have. Basically everything's going to be moved to video games, so if you don't like that, please unsubscribe. I'm totally fine with it, but I think people will like it better because it's kind of boring looking at one picture while I talk, so like I used to do. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I have no clue how long this thing is. Thank you all for sticking around. Please drop a like on this video. Please subscribe. I've been getting like 12 subscribers in the last 28 days. That is insane. Thank you all so much for watching here. Please pray for me. I'm going through hard times right now with a new surgery I have to deal with here in a year. I'm not going to tell you guys ever, because if you know me, you probably know what I'm going through. And family who doesn't know, please text me. Do not do it through YouTube comments. I do not want to give this away. But that's gonna end it here. I was playing on Leon, Mexico, if you wanted to know.
What an amazing race.
Shut up.
A wonderful
no. So, thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment what you think about this topic, and that is basically all the points I want to hit, most of them at least. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video on Thursday. I'm gonna give myself the day off tomorrow, and I come back on Thursday for the preview show for San Diego Supercross. Bye bye.